Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's Charter Fishing Fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Little Chatter from Outer Points Productions News Desk, and sitting with me in commentary tonight is Mr. John. You can't see him right now. He's got to lean in a little bit. There he is. Mr. John Kutnick is back in the booth to do some commentary on the match that you can kind of look right down there. You've been looking at it for the last 10 minutes. Tommy Lloyd and Fong Nguyen are playing, and this is like the second or third to last match in round 2. This is going to be a good one. And if you're already watching here, I hope you're kind of dual watching, if that makes any sense. You could be doing a split screen and watching the Mad Apple stream or the open stream up at Mad Apple. Patrick Lynn and Fred Dodge are doing an amazing job at the commentary up there for the David Sutter and Alex Van Boxtel match as well. So I'll give you an update on that score as well. Actually, I'll bet you somebody in the chat could probably give me an update before I even figure it out. So welcome everybody into the chat. So glad you are here this afternoon. And, well, you pretty much know the deal. You get to sit and listen to John Kutnick for a little bit. I'm going to go out and chat with the players. We're going to do a lag. So we've got Tommy Lloyd coming in at a 576, slightly underweight, or what would you call him, John? A featherweight?
I would call him an animal, is what I would call him. An outright animal, a beast,
an
along
animal.
with Fong.
Fantastic.
This should be one hell of a match.
I think so. You know, Fong is the finalist of 1.0. That, as you can tell, the onboard sportswear jersey that he's wearing, and you get to see a whole lot of it this evening in this match. So, you know what? We're just going to keep talking for a little bit because Tommy decided to walk away from the table and use the little players' room for the hell of it. You know, I mean, don't worry about a match that, you know, the production side of it or anything, Tommy. Just, you know, do whatever the hell you want. So he's in the restroom, apparently. So, John, you want to talk about anything?
Well, let's talk about the restroom facilities. I thought it was quite nice in there. Apparently, Tommy thinks so, too, because he went to visit it for what seems to be the 3rd or 4th time. But we'll see when he gets back.
You know, looks like. We're very much customer service oriented here at Varsity Club.
That's what we do.
You know, and you know, shout out to Matt Strong. You know, he's our bathroom cleaner here. What a great job he has been doing. You know, and to be using Adam Carlson's, our new owner's toothbrush to do it. What a great guy, you know. I mean, just. And
he's really been working hard. My God, there's grout missing in there. It's unbelievable.
Oh yeah, no doubt. You know, people still can't see you, right, John?
I can't talk and be on camera at the same time. So that's a problem here. Oh wait a minute, yes I can.
Yeah, that arm extends a little bit there. Hey, there we go.
I'm new here.
Hey, we'll figure this out by the end of the. Look at there.
Here
exactly what people wanted to see.
Yeah, right.
Probably not.
Move back, huh? Move back.
All right, Tommy's making his way back, so you get to sit and listen to John for a little bit, and I'm going to go out and we'll get the leg started and the spin of the wheel.
Okay, as Tommy said, we've got Tommy Lloyd at 576, and Fong is at 564. Fong plays fast and loose and offensive, and Tommy plays more seriously, carefully plotting, more of a safety player. It should be an interesting match, and see who controls who. We're getting ready for the leg, as you can see, and the spin of the wheel. Here we go. Fun time's over. Looks like Fong is going to be getting the leg. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, that's close. They got it. To the wheel we go. Nine ball. The game will be 9 ball. And the race will be 12, I believe. Let me check that. Yes, 9 ball is a race to 12. Fong will be breaking.
Damn it! I missed it. I was thinking it was going to be 10 ball tonight, but yeah, I was off again.
Hey, you had rotation right.
All right,
One out of 2.
It's batting 50 again. All right, so it is a race to 12. I am going to get that changed immediately.
Hello, Tammy Hosevar.
What's going on, Tammy?
Trevor Simpson, nobody cares about your feelings, Cheddar. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Scott Krieger.
Why am I not
Matt
surprised?
Strong, Scuba Steve.
Holy, chat just filling up. Roger Pregler was the first one here. Fred Renner, Salsa Man soon after. And Trevor Simpson comes in a very mediocre third.
Pete Beshta. Hello, Pete.
What's going on, Pete?
Michael Parker. Mark Pitts. Hello, Mark.
Matt Strong.
We got a dry break here. Tommy Lloyd at the table.
Matt Strong says I should watch my mouth or I'll switch the toothbrush out with yours.
And God knows where that's been.
You know, this is the first time Matt Strong has ever actually watched the stream. So, you know, he would have to do that when I say something about him cleaning toilets. You know. Brittany Nguyen, which is, I believe, Fong's wife. Mm-hmm.
Jeff Sapa. Hello, Jeff.
Good luck to both.
Tommy Lloyd plays a safe. That might have got away on him. It's real close.
Let's take a look at that side view, shall we?
Yes.
How about we'll zoom in a little bit closer, and boy, I think
He's going to have to curve that, I believe.
Yeah, there's going to have to be a little masse there. Mark Pitts. Newman.
Hello, Newman.
Straight out of Seinfeld. Well, he could see it.
Natural to the side. When you spin a ball like that, it's going to go wider than you think. It's hard to control. Big break for Tommy Lloyd here. First and most critical rack of the match.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Unless they go hill.
You know, if
he's going after a 9 ball here.
We're going for the money ball already.
We're not screwing around.
Ride the 9.
Protect yourself. Play safe. Yeah, he played safe. Tried to play safe.
Jimmy Newman. You know, I'll tell you what, Matt Strong, if you could find something else to do, that'd be very beneficial, to be quite honest.
There's got to be another bathroom somewhere.
There's
Wait. Get that toothbrush warmed up. Fong plays a safe, just a little bit much, but he's good on this side. That's pretty protected. All Tommy's going to be able to do with this is go off the edge for another save, I believe.
So if anybody could clue me in, what's happening up at the Mad Apple? Because I turned off the stream, obviously, to set up my own. And hats off to, I mentioned it before, but hats off to Fred Dodge and Patrick Glynn, 2 Marines jammed in a little box, right next to each other. Probably both haven't showered in a while. So that's got to be entertaining as hell. Now, seriously, though, I big shout-out to the Mad Apple and the Open Stream for hosting one of the Knockout Challenge 1.1 matches. Love it. All right.
Beautiful 3-9 combo for the first win.
Well, that
very nice.
That kind of turned around and bit Tommy right in the old rectal area, Went for that combo early and did not make it and didn't get safe. So, as you can see, that's what I was talking about before. You look at the back of Fong's shirt there, and that KO challenge, he was a finalist and lost to Mike Masevich, the Savage, in the finals. Oh, looks like Dave Sutter and Alex Van Boxtel. The score right now is 4-3. Thank you, Justin Ellingson. Matt Kitzman in the chat. Welcome. Matt emerged victorious on his match from last night.
9 on the break.
And that counts.
Bam. 2-0.
2-0. Wow.
Sudden impact.
So, Matt emerging victorious last night over Todd Rasmussen, which was that was a good match. That was a seesaw battle the entire match, and then Matt came back the last two to put him up. Redmond Danforth, what's going on, Redmond? Wow. Trevor Simpson seems like he wants to get put in YouTube jail for a little while. We're going to be giving him a timeout very quickly.
He's definitely cruising. Definitely cruising. And pepper jack cheese. Ask him, John. Bam.
You shut your mouth, Trevor.
And a dry break. Tommy comes to the table down 2-0.
Boy, I'll tell you, John, I don't know about you, but, when Tommy was about to shoot that 3-9 combo, I would have never expected, not even 5 minutes later, he'd be down 2-0.
Exactly. It just goes to show you how critical that can be.
All right. Good two-way shot from Tommy Lloyd. Because I don't know if Fong can even hit this one ball.
It's pretty ugly.
Because that 6 is away from the rail just a smidge. And there is traffic everywhere.
Even on a one-rail bank. Past the 7, you're going to have to spin the living hell out of that to get it to shorten up that much.
I think he has to hit right next to the 5 ball with a lot of left-hand English and try to curve that cue ball. Or tie something up.
He can bank under the 7, but you've got to know how to pull that back. And if you don't know how to do it, it's bad time to be experimenting. Or he may just try to curve around that 6 and get real first 1 ball. But that's very critical also. You're dealing with about 1/8 of an inch of gap there. What the hell is he doing?
I think he's just going to try and tie it up. Wow.
He did a damn good job. Look at that.
That's a really good shot. And there is no 3 foul in 9 ball. So Tommy either has to, I guess, try to either give it back or I mean, not give it back, but, try to tie something else up. Or
see, that's one thing bad about that rule, though, Dale. If these guys wanted to, now Tommy could go down and lock up the 2 ball and give him ball in hand. You could have every ball on the table locked up. And no future at all. Do you call a stalemate at some point with that if they were to do that?
Boy, that's a good question.
I mean, and that's why I don't believe in going away from that 3 foul rule for that very reason.
And there's been so much discussion about this in our group chat with all 64 players. There's so many guys that just wanted to go back to the old jungle rules 9 ball where, it's a free for all basically. Which, in my opinion, anyway, I don't know about what you feel, John, but that's why 10 ball was invented, to get away from 9 ball.
Exactly.
See,
here we go. This is what I'm talking about. And now it's happening, and they can't hear us, so I'm not giving anybody ideas. It's you could be sitting here for a half an hour with this, and at some point, I'm thinking you would have to make some kind of a call here. Who's even going to take an attempt at that ever? It's not going to happen.
Okay, let's go to. We almost have 70 people in the chat right now. So, if this was your tournament, what would you do as a tournament director? Because right now, John, what you're saying is it's a very valid question, and as to
well, I would have pointed
if I had to make a judgment call right now, I'm not sure I'd know what to do.
I would have pointed this out to the players prior to the match starting. If we're going to play without the 3-foul rule, these are the repercussions. If I deem the game unfinishable, we would be replaying the game.
Right.
And it would have already happened. This is his 4th shot now. After 3 shots each, I would have called it. This isn't going to stop.
No.
Do you not have the right to do that?
Even
though
think
it
so.
wasn't discussed? I'm thinking that's about the only move. I mean, look at this. It's not getting better, and it's not gonna anytime soon. Guys, never thought of that, did you?
I love nope.
See, I had this happen years ago when we were still playing old raw 9-ball.
Here you go, everybody. Cheers. Cheers. Here's to John's drinking a brandy press, and I'm drinking brandy old-fashioned sweet. So
and so good.
We're going to be here for a while.
See, look at this.
I think he was actually trying to make the 1-ball there. So Tommy is now going to try to, because that 2-5 is wired, so he's going to just break it up. I'll be honest with you.
You got to put the 5. I think you got to do something, Dale. I mean,
this is something I would have never thought of. I would have never.
I had this happen years ago, and that's why I said what I said. If you're going to play without that 3, that's why the 3-foul was created.
Now he's going to pocket the 1. Right.
Okay. Now
so now
something can actually happen.
Now we're actually.
He didn't have to do that though.
He didn't.
This could have went on.
But given where Tommy put the 2-ball, it wasn't a bad shot by Fong.
Oh, absolutely. No. I'm not saying that. Not for a minute.
Good shot by Tommy. And he's got Fong jacked up over the 4-ball, so that'll make it a little more difficult to maneuver that cue ball the way he wants to.
I see it now. That's cool.
It's actually on 2 views. So what John just pointed out, you didn't get to see it, is the Vincent Didio Memorial Pocket down there on the bottom left of your screen. Yeah, he's proud of it. You know, actually, the way he played the other night, we're going to memorialize every fucking pocket. Sure. I'm just kidding.
YouTube police,
I'm just kidding,
police.
Vincent.
Are we going to have a ball made? My God. What the hell are they thinking?
Right. So Mark Pitts says after 4 attempts to not pocket a ball, it's a re-rack. All right. Yeah, and Dave Peters says you should have 3 foul and everything else. So, again, you have to understand, everybody, this is a tournament for the players and actually by the players. So what you don't get to see is a lot of the discussions that happen in the chat were about rules, and it has been discussed and discussed and discussed and discussed. This is probably the one rule that was never brought up.
And I would let them have this if this is what they collectively decide, with the caveat that if it goes more than 3 shots each, you're having a redo of the game. The same player that broke it breaks it, and like it never happened, because you can't do this. You could theoretically you could have that every rack. I mean, unlikely, but it could happen. There's a big break for Fong.
Matt Strong says, this is why Dean Raisler invented a 4-foul rule in his 8-ball tourneys. If it was hill, nobody's going to make that 1 ball. Yeah, that's a very good point. And again, it's one of those where there's nothing that pains me more than to agree with Matt Strong. So,
but you do. He's right.
But it's
you
true.
have to protect the integrity of your tournament.
Yep.
First and foremost.
And there are some rules that I have been firm and steadfast on that I'm just not going to budge. Again, that with the 9-ball, just honestly, it just never crossed my mind. And the chats are already way too big the way it is.
One wouldn't think. Yeah.
Could you imagine, as a tournament director, dealing with 64 completely different personalities every day for the next 2 months or 3 months, depending on how long this tournament goes? So
True story.
it's entertaining. It is hilarious. It is funny. It's aggravating sometimes. It's,
Look at the length of that bridge in the side pocket.
Oh, boy. That 1-9 almost lined up for that side pocket
Just
for
about.
Tommy to take a shot at it.
Troy Erickson.
Who the hell is that?
I would like to welcome you to the stream, but instead I'd say I want you to know that I know where you live. 86 years in pool.
You started when you were 20?
Minus
Holy shit.
minus 20, give or take 10 or 12.
Troy Erickson is the only person that I actually feel comfortable with calling shorter than myself. Even his kids are taller than him.
Only because he is the only person.
Yeah, it's so
Shorter than
true.
yourself.
So true. He's like a cheese curd compared to little Cheddar.
He's almost like one of the holes that was cut out of you.
Very nice. I see trouble with this 6-ball, and I
That's
think
why
Tommy is addressing that
He
right
needs
now.
to move the 6.
I think he is. I think he's running into it
I
right
sure
now.
hope so. Good job. Good job.
That was a really well thought out shot. And I'll tell you what, for a 576 Fargo, that's a 625 mentality.
I would agree.
That 9-ball is a freaking beach ball at the moment.
Touchy little shot here.
Yes.
You got to hit this just right.
I would prefer
Small
to go
window.
to the middle of the table instead of trying to get between the 9 and the 6.
Or for sure roll into the 9.
It's a good shot.
I think he's
That's
just
a
look at that.
really good shot.
Dead center of the table. Exactly what you were thinking. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, you too, Dale. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is
Oh,
good.
you got enough.
Yeah, this is good. Now I think I would go 3 rails on this, or 2, to come, with a lot of low right.
If he's careful, he can draw that back.
Or, actually,
With
just
low left.
yeah, I like this. I like
He's
that
okay.
shot.
He's fine. Except for the Didio. The Didio.
Yeah, and Tommy Lloyd is not accustomed to playing on the Didio. I think it was the John Kutnick, if we are 100% gonna, naming rights is the Didio Daddio.
It is.
Yeah.
I did that. Very proud of it, too.
I can't say much tonight because he's the one that's giving me my freaking tattoo on Sunday. So I am going to.
Oh, that could end bad. End bad for you.
Yeah, I'm going to be as nice as possible because he's going to be coming at me with all kinds of freaking needles.
So where are you putting the cheese?
What a major shot for Tommy. Oh, my goodness.
God.
Wow. Ouch. 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 Great run. Really worked his way through the rack well.
God almighty.
And, yeah. What's going on, Austin Treba?
Hello, Austin.
And cabbie number 9 is in the chat, too.
Driver number 9.
God help us all.
And Mike Bunnell. Hi, Mike.
Just
good
seen
good
Mike,
to hear from you.
Yeah, just seen Mike Bunnell Friday night. Huge gesture in getting me and Mrs. Cheddar some tickets for the Eve of Destruction and some really freaking amazing seats. Would have been great if you would have brought a freaking heater along.
Yeah, that's what he's asking. Did you warm back up from Friday?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Should have brought a heater. Scott Krieger says it's 4-4 at Mad Apple. Phil Bussey says keep up the good work.
Hey, Philly.
I'm assuming he's talking to you, John.
Well, he's talking to you, too. That's one of the nicest guys you'll ever encounter, Dale. Mr. Bussy. Wonderful man.
I believe I've met him before.
Yes, you have.
I recognize the name. So to answer your question, which you had to ask earlier, where am I getting? I'm not getting the Cheddar character as a tattoo anymore.
Really? What happened?
This is my tattoo.
There you go. I get it. I get that.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Aurora.
Thank you.
Good hit.
Yep, leaving Fong with a bank on the 1 if he so chooses.
And a tough angle. You have to back that up quite a bit. I would guess he's going to play it safe instead. Of course, it is Fong. You never know. He may just rifle that in there if he can. And I mean rifle.
See what Austin said?
She wants my auto. We ain't going to talk about that tonight, kid.
Why does she want your auto?
That ain't all she wants.
Holy hell. All right, we just went past the PG mark.
Good hit on the 1.
And it's going in. It's 9 ball. Yeah, Tommy gets to shoot again. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I should really change that score out there. I think I'll wait till Tommy is not shooting. No, wait. There.
Yeah, that 3 ball is going to be. Might be better off ducking here.
Yeah, I don't think I'd.
I think I would.
Yeah, I don't think I would play this. I don't think I would try to pocket this 2 ball
I
at all.
I don't believe he's going to. He wouldn't be thinking this long.
What's going on, Todd Jewell?
Hello, Todd. Clayton Clark. How are you?
Todd was Tommy Lloyd's first victim at Vibes. I don't know how that match played, but I heard it was pretty darn good.
It played really tight until mid-match. And Todd missed a couple of critical shapes, and Tommy snapped. Tommy just went off from there. It was a very good match until that point.
All right, Brittany, you got a good point. That's
when is it?
really,
well,
I can't argue with it.
Can't hardly argue that one.
Clayton Clark. I don't recall seeing your screen name on my stream before. Where do you hail from, if I may ask? All right, an attempt by Fong to break up that.
Tried to kick out the 3, just missed. I don't see anything but a safety here. He's maybe going to carry him off the 3, or he's using the 3. Boy, that's ugly.
Yeah, this is
Ugly.
tough. This is hard to play shape on anything, let alone pocket. Troy says maybe the 1.2 KO will be minus 9 ball. That is not going to happen, because then I'd have to redo the whole wheel and all that, and nope, that will not happen. 9 ball will always be a part of it.
Well, you just have to add that caveat that you've got to say maybe 3 turns each. I would pick that. That's your norm.
The odds of it happening again, what happened tonight, are 1 in a million, roughly, give or take.
Yeah, only for you, Dale.
So,
let's face it.
But given the circumstances, and especially after me saying it, it's basically like a commentator's curse. It'll probably happen.
It happens once in a cheddar.
Oh, very well. Well done. Well played. All right, Tommy going for a safe here, I'm guessing. And pretty successful, too. If we go to the... Oh, we're on the long view.
I don't think he was smiling. I think he might have left him the edge.
And if he did, that's not going to be good for Tommy.
He did. I can see it already.
Oh, boy.
Just barely. Oh, well hit. Well hit.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
He's got an edge.
He's got
part of the ball, too, yes. These are such critical shots. I mean, this is the determination of the rack right here.
Yep. And the deeper we get into it, did he get behind it? You're kind of looking, but down.
He can see it.
Full ball.
I believe so.
You know, the deeper that we get into the match, the more critical those shots are. You know, especially given the fact that Tommy hasn't even opened his account yet.
That is a fact.
Yeah, he didn't want that to hit the 7 ball.
Sean Wilkes, the toothpick. You're right about Phil. Yes, thank you for that. The toothpick only comes out on the pool table, Sean. Another tough shot right here. The transition from the 5 to the 6
He's
is
dead
another
straight.
ugly little shot.
He's dead straight.
And
the
you try
worst,
doing something with that 5, it ends bad.
Yeah, and the worst part is because now he's going to be very close to the rail for the 6 ball to get to the 7.
But it was smart of him to settle with that. You almost have to.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out the Didio.
There's the commentator's curse for you. Oh, you hit that well. That's a good angle, too. Now just make it. Play the 8 in the side.
Very well done. Just stop the cue ball.
Yeah, even if he runs into the 9, well, obviously don't hit it at a pace where it caroms off the 9 and into the corner. Funny angle on the 8.
Yeah, they've been on
In the
wrong,
Didio, too.
They've been on the wrong side of the shots most of the night so far.
So, John, if you could count up your entire life, pool, work, whatever, and you got a penny for every toothpick that you've ever chewed on, how much money would you have?
Well, I would have retired at 38, and I'd be living like a king forever.
Mm-hmm.
And those would have been gold-plated toothpicks.
Sure, sure. Well, the only thing Tommy Lloyd has going for him here is he was jacked up over the 9 ball, so this is a must-have, in my opinion.
He got a reprieve, and I agree with you. He's got to get going.
He has to. I mean, this is 2 balls. He's got to get out from here.
Oh, Tommy.
The struggle is real.
The curse of the stream is what I'm seeing.
And it's only oh my. Well, we're trading back and forth this game. Did I mention
They're both playing very, very fast. Too fast.
I agree. Neither one of them are taking their time anymore.
There you go, Tommy. Take your oh, Jesus.
And spun it right out of the pocket. He literally spun it out of the pocket.
You can't play at a pace like that until you've got everything going and you're settled in and you're feeling it. What I'm noticing, Dale, the last 2 matches that I've seen Fong play, like his last match against Nick Gustin, he's getting these guys in a hurried stance. They're playing faster than their norm because of his fast pace, and that shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you should never
But that's what's happening, and
Mhm.
you can see it as well as I do. Yeah, the slower player is really the one that should be doing the controlling. So we got a 5-0 score.
And again, it's a race to 12. Yeah, this is the beginning yet. You know, there's so many things that can happen. You know, Fong wins the first 5. Tommy can easily win the next 5. This is 9 ball.
Yes, sir. He changed his break. He broke from the corner that time successfully, but not much on the 1. He's got a shot at the 1, but unlikely he can do much with it.
I don't know how you want to take this, John, or interpret it, but Matt Strong actually agreed with what you just said. He said Fong always plays fast, and Tommy is trying to keep up. So that seems
Yes.
seems like an agreement to what you were saying here. Which,
And as Matt remembers, we used to see that a lot in our early days when we were all less experienced, because it was quite common. But today's players, with all the knowledge and instruction that they're getting, this shouldn't be happening. It just shouldn't.
thank you, Jeff Hefter. And I agree. That's one of the things about, and to be quite honest with you, I never anticipated, I never even imagined it happening this way. And I think it is, I think it really is a blessing to see a lot of the pool halls, because I've talked to Maria Wana just briefly. They're going to host any one of these matches at the Rock. The same with Mike Gans. Oh, boy. Wow, he's lucky
Nice
that
attempt.
stayed on the
He's
table.
damn sure lucky.
Any one of the bars, we've been to Charlie's. There's a couple that are going to be at the Karam Room, probably in the next big bracket. So, that was the whole idea. Todd Holzer up on the hill up in Mosinee he wants to do a qualifier to actually qualify for one of the knockout challenges. So, I think it's great to have, it becomes a community. Everybody's in it for the same exact reason, and that's my idea behind the knockout challenge. We're trying to make pool better, then damn it, let's work together on doing it instead of freaking bucking heads all the time.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is a great thing. Everybody needs to support each other, including, stream to stream, player to player, tournament to tournament, everything.
It does pool, and the players, everybody else, absolutely no good whatsoever to have adversaries in the game when it comes to venues and everything, or other streams, whatever. And it's like I said right from the beginning, one of the biggest thing, or my biggest beliefs, is the fact that competition breeds excellence, and competition breeds creativity. So if you've got another stream out there that's doing an awesome job, I'm gonna, and I hate to say it, I'm going to try and one up that stream. I am going to try to make my stream better than everybody else's, because then everybody else is going to try it. Who benefits from that? Not me.
Exactly. Exactly.
You think I'm getting a lot of money for this? You are badly mistaken.
Trying to get under the 7 there.
Yeah,
Just a little
and
short.
he is straight on, jacked up over the 8 ball. Well, maybe not. He might,
No, I guess he
slightly. No, he can
Little
fit right
interfered.
between. Yeah, hard to get that one all the way back
not
there.
quite. He needed 2 more revolutions. He cannot see that ball.
That's just like Fidel Castro. That's all he needed was two
Just like 2 more balls.
two more revolutions. That's all he needed. Sorry, I used to use that one on when I was caddying all the time.
Oh, revolutions.
So yeah, somebody would leave the putt short. Oh, all you needed was I see you brought out the old Fidel Castro putt, and they're like, "What? What the hell is that?" Yeah, you just needed 2 more revolutions.
My friend was an investor when Jack Nicklaus built the golf course in Sheboygan Falls there.
Black Wolf,
No. The one in
the bull,
Falls.
the bull.
The Bull.
Yep.
When he built that, Jack Nicklaus came when the course was done, and these investors were able to walk the entire 18 with him. And at one point, Jack turns to my friend and he says, "It's a well-known fact that a high percentage of putts that are short won't go in."
That's incredible.
That's some genius stuff
That's
right there.
really well thought out.
High
yeah.
percentage,
Yeah.
about 100.
Well, if he pockets this 8 and 9, Fong is halfway there already. Halfway to round 3.
See, and he's actually playing at his normal pace.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, so is Tommy, and Tommy doesn't play at that pace.
One of my favorite, you got to get accustomed to your player, obviously, first like 6 or 7 holes and everything when you're out on the golf course caddying for somebody. So it's not one of those lines that you can drop right away. But, my favorite was always...
First, you got to figure out
right.
if you're faster than them, Dale, huh? then you drop it on 'em.
without the bags, too. Yeah, you got to drop the bags.
Who cares
and run.
about the bags?
Right. Just drop them and run. But, I get the player that, they'll yuck it up a little bit with you. But, like, Dale, what do you think? We're 160 yards out. Dale, what do you think I should hit here? And be like
9-ball.
9-ball break. What do you think I should hit here,
That's
Dale?
2 of them.
And my reply was typically, the fucking green would be nice. Or
Could he reach you at that point? Is my first
oh,
question.
No. I'm standing on the other side of the fairway.
You are.
No.
Of course you are.
Right. Or they're on the tee box
Behind the bags.
What do you should I hit? What do you think I should hit here? Fairway would be fabulous. Bud Snyder says, I agree for the first time with John Kutnick. Phil is the nicest guy I ever met. Aw.
I'll agree with that, though.
That's
Phil is a really nice man. Good man.
That's a lot coming from Bud Snyder, too.
That's true.
That's
true.
Holy hell.
Made a ball.
Yeah,
four ball on the break.
Look where that 9's sitting now.
No
John.
kidding. It was flirting. I watched it go around the pocket. He missed it only by about a ball's width. He had it tracking.
Yeah, Matt Strong says it can also throw you off when your opponent plays really slow. When you're at the table, you try to compensate by shooting too fast. Very true.
That's true, Matt. But I think it's probably 75% more the other way. It's more often the other than that. It's well, either way, it's not good.
You always got to play your own game, no matter what.
Exactly.
And you say that, John, you play golf as well.
Sort of.
Well, you attempt to.
Attempt. There you go.
That
I do.
I think Tommy's going for this. He's going to pocket the 2 for sure, but try to pocket the 9 as well. And I think he's actually going to make both. Wow, he was very fortunate there.
Oh, man.
I think he was very fortunate. Boy, to clear that 5 out of there, that could have gotten ugly. Uh-oh.
I thought he was blocked there. I really did. I thought he was blocked.
Oh, boy. And he's left himself tough again on the rail.
And now he's flirting with the side pocket across the table if he cuts that down.
Boy, did he hit that
Hit
good.
that well. Hit that
Did
really
he
well.
ever.
Into the Daddy-o. Daddy-o.
99 viewers right now. Who's going to be number 100? It's actually a good angle for Tommy to get on the 8 ball. This is
it's a natural.
just avoid the
Gotta
scratch.
watch the scratch, yes. He hit that.
Oh my gosh, no way. You got to be freaking kidding me.
Lord. That's just wrong. Boy, oh boy. So, Vincent Didio, how much money was raised so far to get you to do something other than what little Cheddar wants for that tattoo? Legitimate question.
Wow. You know, here's the worst part of this, John, is so I sat and watched Derek Schwartz last night, his match against Adam Swenson. And believe me, this is no disrespect to Adam Swenson whatsoever, but Derek he had his opportunities in the beginning of the match. He had plenty of opportunities in rack 4, rack 5, whatever, and didn't get out. He did not control his speed very well. And then it was a nightmare from there and ended up losing 12-3. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen,
That's what's
but
developing
you know,
here, yeah.
but it's the same exact thing. This is like a repeat of last night's match, where it's not like Tommy's shooting horrible, but he's not finishing a rack.
Right.
What's up, old school? Justin Ellenson says it is 4-5. Dave Sutter. That's up at Mad Apple. Anthony Sadlin says, wow, man, that makes me feel bad. Are you talking about the scratch on Tommy? I give Tommy Lloyd a lot of credit right now, seriously, because he has really kept his composure. Uh-oh. There we go.
Yes, he has. That he has.
Obviously, he's shown a little bit of frustration, but to be honest with you, it's very minimal. Very minimal. And Tommy's been around long enough to know that, he gets upset, and he may as well just count himself completely out of this match already.
Right. Absolutely.
And you know as well as I do, John, that you hate to see it with any. I don't care if it's Tommy Lloyd or John Kutnick or
Doesn't matter who it is.
Anybody. You just hate to see shit like this happening. And here's hats off to what I said about Tommy, but hats off to Anthony Sadlin because yesterday
Nice
he
shot.
played his
Nice
match as well against Logan Heisel. And the very first thing that Anthony said at the end of the match, I went out to shake the players' hands, and the very first words out of his mouth were, I didn't bring my A game. It was a complete admission of, you know what, I played like shit tonight. I didn't finish racks, whatever, and that's why I lost.
Well, he honestly self-assessed.
Yep.
And there's a lot to be said about that. That's very hard to do sometimes. I remember
admitting when you're wrong.
I remember
no,
watching
hell.
Al Schneider did that too in his match. I remember that very distinctly, and you complimented him on it, as it should be, really.
If you look back at the 70s, 80s, 90s, and that's never going to go away. Pool has a bad stigma about it, the bar fights and gambling and whatever. It's in any sport. You just don't see it all that much. It's everywhere, and pool has to overcome that.
Yes.
And I think with good sportsmanship and everything on a stream where it's visible to the public will help change the public eye. Riggy says, I thank you for the streaming. It gives us pool players who cannot attend these matches for one reason or another a chance to watch our favorite pool players compete. You are very welcome, Riggy.
Good morning, Brad Klein. Good to see you up and around.
I could start this stream at 11:59 p.m. and he'd still get in the chat and say good morning.
At about 1.
Right. Well, I think, and I might be wrong. Oh, no. I don't think he'd see enough of that 5 to pocket it.
He's kicking.
Well, if I'm Fong, I'm going for this bank right now. I'm up 8-0.
Exactly.
I'm going to try to bank it in the side and try to get on the 6.
And I'd be very surprised if he doesn't.
Try to put it away. Frank Ragudis.
Hello, Frank.
Do you know that? Do you recognize that name?
I do very well. Good man.
Where's Frank from?
Frank's from Sheboygan.
Oh, all right.
He's
I'm sure we've met before then.
well, I don't think you have actually. He came back to pool a couple years ago, and he's loving it. But you probably would have never seen him, Dale.
Okay.
Good man. Good friend.
One of the things that so Maya Hookstra was
Gator?
Gator was here commentating last night.
Oh, no kidding.
I think he's hooked.
So, all mouth. Did he have any ears though?
No,
I
none.
didn't think so.
He had a hat on, so covered. It's like a bonnet.
Wouldn't have mattered.
No. So one of the things that Maya said last night was, oh boy. And he has left him with the 6. And honestly, it really never even dawned on me, and it's the simplest of things is with the knockout challenge is you only have to play one match every 2 weeks. I mean, you think about that.
Right.
And oh my. Well, I said it in rack 5 or rack 6, and I'll say it again because that was 3 racks ago. Tommy has to have this game. What's going on, Mike Schultz? All right. I think that 7 goes in the side. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, it does. Uh-oh.
I like what he just did, though.
Absolutely. He's got to start slowing down.
Slow down. You are not out of this match until Fong gets to 12. Steve C. says, how is John and Dale doing? I'm guessing that's Steve Cernicki.
One would almost think, is that you, Steve Cernicki? Okay, Tommy Lloyd, we got to get out here.
Matt Strong says if Tommy would have smiled a little bit more in his photo, he would probably be playing better.
That is Steve Cernicki. Hi, Steve.
What's going on, Steve? Long time no see. All right.
And Tommy Lloyd makes an appearance.
Tommy Lloyd is on the board.
Steve Cernicki has been in Sun City, Arizona in winters.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're seeing less of him. And I would imagine he's probably not going to be here that much longer and going back down.
Permanently?
Not permanently, but for the winter.
And Louie and Tammy are right in Phoenix? Or right outside
They're
Phoenix?
in Sun City, too. They're in a different part of Sun City.
Oh, okay.
They're east of Steve. Steve's in Sun City West. It's a newer development.
Newer division for the aged?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, it is a retirement community. It's
love you, Louie.
It's amazing. I think you got to
Tammy.
You got to be 56 or older, or something like that. You can't have children living with you permanently.
That's good. Keep the
which is-
riffraff out.
Your kids, the riffraff. Six ball, not to be. My God.
Well,
The
the
guy
2 to the 3 is
can't-
brutal.
Can't catch a break. Yeah, but at least he's at the table.
Yeah, he said next year moving permanently. What's going on, Adam Lutz? Yikes. I think Tommy would have probably choked on his tongue if
Look at this.
he had made that 6 ball.
Oh man.
Yeah, but this is a easy safe to
True story.
put the 1 ball right behind the 3 and put the cue ball over by the 2 somewhere.
story.
A really tough hit.
There you go.
I don't even think there's a window there. I might be wrong, but
No, I think he's got to go more than one rail.
Bill Sorensen.
Oh no, he can get that with one rail.
Bill, I'm on the hill, Sorensen. What have you ever seen? John, have you ever seen Bill Sorensen
what-
on the hill?
What hill are you standing on, Bill?
Oh, he didn't get a rail.
Oh, really?
Ah,
I didn't even realize
I
that.
didn't realize that either.
That's that expert commentary coming through.
Oh,
again.
yeah, no doubt. We're not even looking at a table,
What table?
right? Dreamcatcher called it. Foul. Tom W. says, come on, Tommy. Not sure who that is.
I don't either.
Tom. Oh, I
Oh,
bet
that
it's
might be
Walcheski.
Walcheski.
I bet it's Walcheski.
W. Hello, W. My God. Off the 2.
Yeah, firing on all cylinders. Yeah, that was very fortunate. Maya Hookstra, I realized it. Yeah.
What did you realize? That you had ears? Maya?
I don't even know if he realizes that.
That's why I'm wondering.
What's going on, Amy Cools?
Hello, Amy.
How has Jamie been doing with his recovery?
Brittany says, let's go, Fong Bong.
Well, I believe Tommy can see enough of this 3-ball to pocket that 7. This,
Oh,
boy.
my Lord. He took his time. He took plenty of time on that. I thought he was golden.
I didn't even know there was a way to miss that 7, to be honest. I thought that was pretty deep in
It's
there.
just been so brutal. So brutal.
All right, let's give everybody an update on what is he doing there? Oh, the carom.
Carom 7. This
and,
could get
and
ugly.
just hope to get a
look-
shot on
look at
the.
this.
Oh, no 9. He's gonna have
Does
to play
that
safe.
does that pass? No, it does not.
Ride the 9.
Well, I was just going to say, I don't think there's going to be anything safe about this.
Nope.
Dale.
I think I'd be hitting this 3-ball so freaking
Not
hard.
at this point.
It's like old Valley days where just poking hope. Well, speaking of Tammy Hosevar, there she is. Don't get him started. Oh, boy.
Get who started?
You.
Oh, it couldn't be me.
So Amy says Jamie is stubborn. Well, we already knew that. But recovering well. So if you're not aware of that, folks, Jamie Cools had a stroke.
Oh, my God.
He's going to make the 10 and get hooked on the 5.
The 9.
That's what Tommy needed, I'll be honest. This is exactly what Tommy needed.
Yes, it is.
I think it's like 3 weeks ago. Jamie it was the weekend after they were here with Corbin for the junior tournament. They were playing pool league and had a stroke
At Pooley?
at pool league.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Had to take him to, I think it
Oh,
was,
my God. Just imagine that. From either side of that, whether you're a witness or him.
yeah, and you're trying to run out, but just not that way, you know? Sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Jesus, Dale. Really?
Amy, I guarantee Amy's laughing right now.
Oh,
I guarantee
I bet
it.
she's laughing as she's packing her Uzi.
I mean,
Where does Dale live? I'm on my way.
sorry. Baby Cheddar is in the chat. What's going on, my daughter?
Hi, baby Cheddar.
Tuning in from college. Obviously doing her homework tonight.
I'm sure.
I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of other people saying hello to Baby Cheddar very shortly. Am I right? Fred Renner, Trevor Simpson. Oh, boy. just not playing like Tommy Lloyd. Boy, you couldn't hit that any better.
Not much. I thought he was going to overroll it, but he didn't do that either. He's right there. Getting way too comfortable. I mean, seriously.
Yep. Amy says, Jamie says you're an ass, and I say you're funny.
That makes it all worth it, huh?
Absolutely. Wouldn't change a thing. Okay, that is 9-1 in favor of Fong Nguyen, putting him 3 games away from the third round.
Fong is racing to 3.
Don't call it a comeback. You know, you got to look at it this way. When you get up to the table, you just decided to give your opponent an 8-game spot and a raise to 12. You know, why wouldn't you?
Well, and there's no other way you can put an 8-pack together like this and have it be as dramatic.
Correct. So I really think that I think we got a match coming yet. I really do.
I'm hoping. 5-ball? Late 5-ball? No. Dry break, but look at where the cue ball is, buried behind the 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to tie something up here.
Yep. It doesn't
Push
pay,
out.
It doesn't pay to try to get it. Wait, that's true. You can push out anyway.
Sometimes I think Baby Cheddar is more popular than her dad, which is it's kind of disheartening.
Well,
you know?
why wouldn't she be? She hasn't pissed anybody off yet. She's too young.
That's true. Old school. Oofta. I agree with you, Justin. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised he hasn't done it already. If I think it would have been maybe around game 5 or 6 or 7, somewhere around there. If I was Tommy, I would have walked away from the table and taken a player break.
I was wondering a couple times if he wasn't going to do that.
I mean,
it's gotten too late.
He's got to regroup.
You see Fong's shirt, bar stick bully.
Yeah, I ordered it.
Oh, that's right. Of course, you might know about that.
Yep. Well, the 3 to the 4. Yeah, boy, we could end up seeing an early game too.
Yes,
potentially.
we could. Yes, we could if he gets angle on the 3. You know, he's got the 8 to stop him from scratching over. I mean, it's all sitting there. Let's see what develops.
Wow.
Well, that's one way of doing it.
Gee, I don't know if that was intentional or not.
I believe it was. I really do. I believe he was trying to do that.
Matt Strong says she's more popular than Dale, but that's a pretty low bar there. There's Matt Strong for you.
Yeah.
And, oh, my.
She's more popular than Dale, but she still might not have any friends, huh?
Look at this. Misses the 3.
And locks him
up. Leaves everything tied up, and no shot at the 3. Not even a piece of it.
And the 4, too. I mean, he did it all. I'm surprised he didn't make the 8 right away. Of course.
Well, that would have been to his.
He'd still be up.
Yeah,
that wouldn't work.
Tommy's benefit there. Roger Plegler says, Blood, what's the most 9-ball racks you put together in competition?
7. 7, Roger. 7. In a race to 9. And I lost.
No shit.
True story.
State tournament or?
No, it was we were gambling. Many, many years ago.
Bar box?
Yes, Valleys.
Damn.
Back
Put together a 7-pack and lose.
He ran 3. I ran 7, and he ran 6 for the win. I kid you not. How brutal is that? What's the highest run you ever had? And you answer, and then you lost?
Right. That's tough action.
Of course, I did have to play another set then. Lost that, too.
Going in with a lot of confidence after that.
Lost that, too.
All right. Tommy with, he could actually play this in the side if he really wanted to, but he's got to watch out for that scratch down by the 6. They get Didio'd again. He can make the 4-8 from anywhere on the table except behind the ball.
To shoot the 3 up, though, you're jacked up over the 8. Percentages tell you to shoot it in the side, really.
Yep.
Nice and easy. Don't get stuck on a 6.
That was not even close.
Oh, he doesn't look like Tommy anymore. The stream.
Bill Sorensen says, we all know a guy who had a heart attack in the middle of the finals of a tourney and finished shooting to win while the paramedics arrive. Right, Maya? Who was that? I don't recall ever hearing this story.
Nor did I. So who's all this we all know?
Who the hell's we? I hear that all the time, too.
You got a couple rats in your pocket?
Well, it is Bill Sorensen, so you never know. You never know. Well, Fong is super comfortable to be making shots like that.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, and look at this. Look at where he
left
him.
He still leaves him tough.
I think I'm just going to thin the side of that 9 ball and shit, what would you do,
and make
John?
him bank? Well, because of the position he's in, yes, I agree. But don't bank it. Don't bank the cue ball too far away. Everybody does that. They move the 9 ball a couple inches up the rail, and the cue ball goes over by the other corner, which gives them a big angle to shoot at it. What you should do is move it about 2 diamonds up the rail, but only put the cue. Oh, look at this!
Wow!
Great shot, Tommy Lloyd. Great shot.
I don't know if I would have done that, but
super boy. He really,
he did.
He really stuck it out there. That was ugly.
Wow.
Great shot. Maybe that's what he needs. Great shot. Look at this again.
Yeah,
great shot.
Down 9-1. You almost.
Great shot.
That's kind of one of those. What the hell? Why not?
And flirting with the Didio.
All right.
Hell of a shot.
Dean Lathrop is the one that had the heart attack.
Oh, wow. Dean Lathrop.
Or Lathrop, yes,
okay.
Lathrop.
So you're talking a few years back, right? Gotta be. Because I know he had his heart attack a few years back. Well, look at this. 3 balls at least. 3 balls on the break.
And a shot on the 1.
And a shot. But the 4 is ugly. The 4 is ugly-ish.
Yeah, one to the 4 is not the easiest. But if he can get on the 4 right away, somewhere by the 7, that should take care of the rest of the rack.
1 rail straight up and down near the 7. Little bit hard. Hit the 8? Nope.
Yeah, he
still got a shot.
Pretty firm.
Still got a shot.
He needs to back off and take his time a little bit on this.
Absolutely.
He gets down on fire, and he's going to be wishing he hadn't. Austin Treba said, you should be a comedian, John. Let's not go there, shall we, Austin? Here's the thing. This day and age, our current, financial situation as a collective United States, if you will. There's like 10,000 comedians that are out of a job right now, and you're going to try to promote John Kutnick to be one? Are you freaking kidding me, Austin?
Good luck with that. Well, look at, I wouldn't want to be a comedian in this society right now. you're offending somebody.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
it's ridiculous. Look at, I used to tell jokes everywhere I went. Now you got to check in and find out. First, you got to find out how many people you're going to offend.
Right. Know your audience.
So what I do now, if I feel like telling a joke, I'll tell them, I really don't care what you believe or how offended you're going to be. I'm going to tell a joke. If you don't like it, leave the room.
Right. Don't listen. Well, not
Almost.
what Fong had intended there, obviously.
You got to get out here, Tommy. You must get out here.
So Maya Hoekstra. Nothing personal, but I can't accept language in that fashion. So your comment was hidden. Just so you're aware. Nothing personal. The reason being is YouTube will take monetization away if I don't
Curb that?
Yeah, I have to either block or something. So, put in some dollar signs, put in some whatever, and everybody else understand what you're talking about. But, yeah, careful on the language.
Tommy Lloyd scores his third win, 9-3 and breaking. Troy Erickson, I offend you every Thursday. Wait till this Thursday. You think you've been offended.
Justin Ellens, his fiance said that he needs Pool Anonymous. Do they have a PA group?
They do now. They do now.
I think you should start one. He's watching both matches on TV on his phone. We should check out what's going on over at Mad Apple. All right, pocketing a ball, 7 in the corner, and I believe is there another ball down? Yep.
5-7.
5-7
5-7
are
went down,
gone, so
but no shot.
he's going to have to push out here. I think I'd push over by that side pocket by the 2. Interesting.
That works too. I don't believe he can cut that back.
I can cut it
But
to
I
the
can't
right,
tell.
though.
To the right, though, yes, but that's ugly.
Austin says, Troy, you are also shorter than me. Troy's shorter than everybody, for God's sakes. Oh, my gosh.
no.
Are you kidding? John, I hate to say it, and I hate this. This 9 is in danger
Yes,
right now.
I agree. And why wouldn't you be going for that?
It is
With a
in
9-3 lead,
danger.
why the hell wouldn't you? There he is. So have you met Austin, Dale?
Yeah, I think he was here at Varsity Club.
So are you taller than him too?
I'm not sure. I was sitting. I was sitting in the chair.
You got to find that out. You
So-
might have 2 out there.
I know I'm taller than Troy, and that's really all that matters. Old school says, wait, who's the communist here?
Is he possibly hooked a little bit? You
No.
can't really know.
No, he's up far enough.
All right.
Well, he's looking at it, though, John.
Well, absolutely, he's
you
looking
might
at
be
it.
right. Let's go to the overhead. Oh, he's snuggled up on
See,
the outer points.
He's throwing it out there. But he wasn't hooked. I don't think he was hooked. Not
No.
the way that came out of there. He couldn't get enough of the 2 to play the 9. Dodged a bullet there, maybe.
Well, if I'm Tommy Lloyd, I think I'm going to play this 2 ball short of the bottom left Vincent Didio Memorial pocket down there and try to make that frickin' 9 ball with the cue ball. And it's kind of a 2-way shot. Just hit it with good pace. Leave Fong long. But that's it.
This is nice.
That's it.
This is well done.
Yep, that's a
Good
great shot.
Now look how he took his time that time. And that's the normal pace
Mm-hmm.
that you see him playing with. Austin says he knows he's got you by a little bit, Dale. Nice hit.
Actually, Matt Strong, that's a really good point. Yeah, no cussing, and I actually had him in the booth yesterday. I'm 57. You know, I make bad decisions. You know, it happens quite often. See the big breath Tommy's taking?
I heard you've only made bad decisions while you're awake.
Wow. Thank you. Bill Sorensen says he's got both going as well. That must be kind of a slow match going on up there. If right now it's still only 6-4.
What are they playing?
They're playing 8-ball.
There you go.
So, and I get it. I completely get it. It's one of the things that I just love the fact that people are putting so much pressure on themselves for these matches. Just makes my day. All right, should be. I'm not, I'm not. Never mind.
You see what your daughter said?
I'm afraid to look.
Dang, you're old.
Wow. Yeah. And you wonder why I don't buy you pizza.
Tommy Lloyd, 3 in a row here.
4.
Oh, that is 4. You're right.
Oh no, you're right,
No,
John.
it's 3.
It was 9
It's
to
3.
1.
Yeah.
Don't call it a comeback.
There's something happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, and that's not uncommon at all, where big leads are suddenly
Squandered.
Exactly, and squandered is the word, boy. There's no other word for it that you can say on a stream. You can say on a stream. I've got a number of words, but I couldn't say them.
I've never done that before. You know, being up 6-0 in a race to
No,
frickin' 7
never.
and losing. Talk about shit in the bed. 8-ball going down, and a shot at the 1-9 combo. That 3 just took that away.
With a half a pocket or less.
Boy, do you go for it, John? You're looking right at it, so.
It is really ugly, and you can't hit it hard. So you could leave it there. I think you have to pound it if you go for it. Protect yourself. Know where the 1 ball is going is the key to this shot.
Yeah, and the cue ball. That's not horrible.
No.
The only here, this is my biggest fear right now. Fong is going to go for this 9 ball.
Absolutely.
And I would too.
And you've even got the 7s there making the pocket even bigger.
Yep. Hit the right side of the 1 ball.
Yep.
Let's see this right close personal.
Oh, he hit it great. He hit it great.
Yep.
Nice shot. Really nice shot.
Yeah, that was a beauty.
10-4. Over and not quite out. 10-4. Shot of the match right there.
Austin Treba says he's got me by a little bit. Okay. Brad Verhagen. I haven't heard that name in
You
forever.
see what Brad Klein put in there? John and Dale were friends with Christopher Columbus.
Wow. Well, John's social security number starts with 4 zeros. So mine isn't quite that bad.
Unfortunately, didn't age like fine wine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, John's aged like milk.
Bleh.
Or moldy cheddar. Oh,
Don't associate me with that cheese.
all right. Pocketing the
Nothing went
no
in.
balls. All right. 6 is all messed up with the 8-ball. I don't think that goes by there.
No, we got a mess again.
Jeff Hefter says he appreciates some offensive humor. Yeah, I'll leave it up to Jeff. Go figure. Oh, what a beautiful
Nice shot, Tommy Lloyd.
Yeah, that's the no give up Tommy Lloyd there.
Now there's a lock-up save, if ever there was one. Let's see what Fong comes up with here. This is ugly. I don't think there's a thing you can do.
Are you
here.
still talking about Maya? You still talking about Maya or what?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Matt Strong says Dave's a sneaky good player. Plays pretty deliberately though. Dave. What the hell is he talking about? It's typical Matt Strong. What's going on, Andy Coons? Thanks for joining us. How's the match going on over at Mad Apple? I seen you were tuning in earlier. So I put out a little bit of a contest earlier, and obviously I wasn't thinking, are you kidding? That would have been a
Nice
freaking
try.
unbelievable hit.
Fine attempt, Fong. Fine attempt.
So if anybody could guess the exact score of both matches, I was going to get them an onboard jersey. And they had to submit it by 7 o'clock, right? The problem with that is this match started at 7 o'clock, and we had no idea what freaking game they were playing. So really hard.
Kind of tough. Kind
Yeah,
of tough.
really hard to predict the score on that. So I didn't think that went through, everybody, so my apologies. Contest null and void.
Don't you find it a little strange that nobody took a break here?
Yes, very much.
And it should have been Tommy about 6 racks ago.
Well, look who is in the chat. There is someone I have not seen or heard of in a long time. Lisa.
Hi, Hawk. How you doing, hon?
The Hawk Roundtree. Actually went to school with her sister, Chris, from New Holstein. That was very pokey by Tommy. Very, very jabby shot at that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. She said, "Hey, Mr. John," and all the other Sheboyganites. She didn't even say hi to me.
She's not acknowledging you.
Yeah, that's all right. I get it. That's fine. Have it your way. Well, I believe he is going to run into either the 8 or the 6. He's going to pocket the 4 ball in the bottom right-hand corner. And he's going to have to get lucky to get a shot on the 5.
Well, if he did go into the 6, he'd have a bank probably.
Oh, he played
safe.
safe.
And
Wow.
smartly so.
No doubt.
Smartly so. I'm surprised he did that with everything that's going on here. That was very, very well done. Never saw that coming, Tommy.
Oh, he's actually very fortunate he did not break up the 6 and the 8.
I was thinking the same thing.
So Lisa says she didn't know it was me. Where in
That's good, honey. That's good stuff. Yeah, what would he have to do with this?
Where in the hell have you?
I invited him in for the night into his stream. Yeah.
Just giving you a hard time.
How about it, Dale? Would you like to participate in your stream tonight?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Thank you. That's a very nice invitation. All right, it's going to have to get a little fortunate here. And did not. He's going to bank it by the upper right-hand corner. I'd be willing to bet.
Unless he can see enough. No, you're right, he is. I was going to say, unless he can see enough to spin it into the 7, but he can't.
I would.
Well,
I'd bank it.
I would look at. Oh, the bank. I'm talking about the possible 6, 7 if he had enough of it, which he doesn't. Boy, he hit that pretty nice.
Yeah, he hit that
thought he
really
made
good.
it. I thought he made
Oh, and he's going to get away with it too.
That's uncanny. How that's been tonight. Uncanny.
If I was Tommy right now, I would play like a Z bank right now and try to get the pace correct on the 6 ball. Stop the cue ball right there next to the 8 ball and get the 6 by that 9 ball, somewhere behind it, hopefully.
And that's not that far of a stretch, really. I mean, it's
No.
almost natural. That's almost natural, straight into the 6. Take a look at that.
That's one thing I would have definitely not done.
I think he could have done that by just about hitting it straight with some right spin. It hits the middle diamond on the lower side rail and
Yep.
down under the 9.
Yep. You'd think I'd be able to play better.
Because you know so much?
I've seen a lot of matches from this booth. In the Vincent Didio pocket, besides. That's a hell of a shot by Fong Nguyen there. That was not easy.
Nothing phases this guy.
He's on a mission. He wants that $7,000 for first place.
He's getting it done. He is getting it done. Now, the big test of the night for the Didio. Because he's got to move this some. Oh, he's drawing.
Ooh, came up very cheddar.
Being careful with the pocket. I think he should have followed that deal.
I think you're right. I would have.
He could have gone to the other side and had a nice 9-ball shot.
He's gonna bank this in the Didio pocket and leave a shot for Tommy. Well, even worse. I'll tell you what, this is no freaking gimme either. You know, Tommy is extremely happy to be at the table, but this is not a simple shot. And you got to watch the scratch in the side. Ouch. How many Andy Kuhn says, how many times did Crocs and Socks slam his carbon fiber shaft on the table yesterday? And actually Matt Strong kind of made a comment to that too, and so did I, so I'm not going to blame it all on Matt as much as I would like to. That's one of the things that Logan Heisel has to mature on. I'll leave it at that, is his temper. Because smacking your cue on the edge of the table will get you booted out of varsity club. And will get you not very well liked in the future. I never did that. Today.
Not after them first 9 cues, no. I remember that. Every time I saw it, it was a different colored cue. Just kidding.
Dave's I actually never really broke a cue, which was really surprising.
I never saw you break one. I saw you try.
I did try on several occasions. The one I seen, the biggest break I ever seen on a cue was Tim Senna at Score or at
the
Downtown Club. Yep. We were upstairs.
I remember that distinctly.
He missed the 7 ball and just wrapped that. It flew
around one of those posts.
20
around one of them big support posts for the building.
Yep. I'll never forget that. There were pieces flying everywhere of that maple shaft. The joint was all messed up, and really hope Timmy's listening.
I remember asking him, is your next cue going to come with safety glasses and a helmet? Does the 2 pass the 3? I think it may, if he can get on it.
No. I don't believe so.
No, you're right. I see it now.
Yeah, I don't believe that does. Which is definitely
you're
in
absolutely right.
Tommy's
I
favor.
see it now.
And he's jacked up over the 5. So if it does pass there, that's a really good opportunity for a safe for Fong.
That's what he's doing. Well hit. Well hit.
Boy, I think that
You know,
almost
even-
would
even-
have gone.
Even if it would have, isn't that weird?
Mhm.
Even if he kicks this in, you'd have to come out another 2 rails to get on the 3. Oh, look at that. Nice shot.
Good kick.
That
good
was a
kick.
great shot there. Back and forth and at least have a shot on the 5.
Yeah, not to be Captain Obvious, but, given that Fong's on the hill, pretty much Tom. Oh, it skidded.
God.
Yeah, it skidded. He hit it. That was a bad hit. I hate to say it. I'll never forget. I was actually playing at Vibes, and I was playing in one of the Cue It Up stops. It's like 2-3 years ago, and I was playing
Oh, he hit
against
that well. Okay.
Mike Niver, and I was up 4-0, and I hit one of those shots on the 8-ball. We were playing 8-ball, as a matter of fact, and I hit one of those shots because I just bad speed. Oh my, what a way to end! Wow, I'll be honest, I did not expect that to end like that, and here, I'm going to give you, this is what the Knockout Challenge has done. I want everybody to see this. So instead of Tommy Lloyd being angry and upset and everything, the very first thing that he did, he went over by Fong and said, I played like crap, and he's being very honest about the way that he played. He had opportunities and everything else, and I like to see sportsmanship like this. It's good for the sport.
Tommy's come a long way over the years, and he's been running the Sheboygan League for over 20 years now.
And doing a great
and
job.
He's doing a great job. He's given so much to our community. He never takes a dime for running this league, and it takes an awful lot of his time. He runs a load of tournaments at his establishment. He's been just doing a bang-up job.
Yep.
That's how he's been acting. This is him. And congratulations to Fong. He goes on to next round. How many are left in this round?
There's 3 more matches. One tomorrow, or I'm sorry. Well, yeah, there's one tomorrow and then one on Wednesday. So there's 2 more left. So we're going to be doing the live drawing again for round 3 on Wednesday afternoon. That last match is Michael Parker and Troy Islandsea, and they're playing at Charlie's in Fond du Lac. So that'll be a good one.
And this Fong is a real buzzsaw, boy. This guy is nothing to be screwing around with. My God.
Yeah,
he gets rolling. His demeanor never changes. His speed stays the same no matter what. Pretty hard to slow this guy down.
Yeah, and Fong's been, he's the tournament director up at Mad Apple.
Right.
He plays an awful lot of pool. Just started a new job up in Green Bay working at Texas Roadhouse. So, his time is a little bit more limited on the pool table, but still. His game started, I watched him 3 years ago, really start to improve in his game, and now he is a force to be reckoned with. So, as always, John Kutnick, I greatly appreciate you being in the booth with me here at Varsity Club.
My
as
pleasure,
always,
Dale. My
thank
pleasure.
you. I'm sure you would have been invited back again had Tommy won his match, to come in and commentate for round 3, because all of them are now going to be here at Varsity Club. Every one of them is going to be streamed from here on out. So, exciting stuff.
I'd be glad to work on driver number 9's match next time, if that's available.
You're on it. All right, you're on it.
Depending on what night it falls on, Dale. Wednesday or Thursday, I couldn't. Any other night, I would try.
You got league? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Well, you might want to contact the hitman himself and say schedule for around your schedule.
Yeah, around my schedule. And I need a ride, driver number 9. I need a ride.
Right, no doubt. So everybody, this was obviously a very fast-paced match. So I didn't get to I didn't get to any of the sponsor spotlights, and I apologize for that. One of the other things I wanted to mention, and we were talking about the fact that I'm going to be doing the player, now that we're going to be entering in round 3, we're going to be going back to the player spotlight. So We're going to be interviewing all the players before their matches and everything, and asking all those wonderful questions, and then airing it during the match. So
Up close and personal.
you betcha.
That's the way we like it.
So that I didn't get to the sponsor spotlight, I'm going to go through all of those really quick. And, one of the, of course, wouldn't be here without Adam Carlson from Varsity Club, the new owner. He's not even really the new owner anymore. It's been quite a while. But all of these wonderful people, if it wasn't for them, John and I wouldn't be sitting here, without a doubt. So, and without going through each and every one of them, right at the very bottom, it says you, the viewers. So if it wasn't for you people, well, then we'd have nobody to talk shit to. So
And let's not forget the great job that Dale has done and continues to do, and the never-ending hours he's putting in to make this all possible for all of us.
thanks, John.
Thank you, Dale.
I've said it a million times. I'll say it again. Love what you do and do what you love. Life is, we've seen it way too many times. I won't get to the last credits in just a second. Everybody knows the story. I lost my dog on last Saturday, and it's one of the most painful experiences of my entire life. John and I were talking about prior to the stream. I cry every day. I literally cry every day. And I found out, I got a call on the way back from work that Aurora's ashes are, back at the vet. So it's painful. And when you get to our age, back when we were in 20s, 30s, 40s, we all thought we were invincible. We're not. We're human beings, and some point John's going to pass away, and a lot of people are going to go to his funeral. I hope the same for mine. Well, at least 5. At least 5 will be there, But life is too
I don't have that
short.
many relatives.
Enjoy the hell out of it. Shit, There's no, getting uptight and upset and have fun. Enjoy the hell out of your life, because you only get one. That's it.
Absolutely.
This isn't a trial run. You don't get a second chance. So on that note, thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.